All right, guys, we are at the Dunable Guitars. Yes! Sacha's going to take us through some of the amazing new Dunable stuff. I say stuff because it's more than guitars. It's amps, an amp, pedals. It's lots of good stuff. So I'm gonna let him tell you guys what we're doing here.
We brought a cool little smattering of all our different models. The Cyclops, the R2, the Yeti, the Asteroid, the Yeti that had a little Siamese twin action happening there, a Yeti with Robot Graves aluminum neck. This is a real monster right here. And then our brand new model, the Cosmonaut, which is a little bit different for us. It's got a bolt-on neck. Kind of a different kind of vibe, shape-wise, 6-in-line headstock. But we got hip shot, hardtail bridge, hip shot, open gear locking tuners. The pickups are rear mounted, which I think gives a cool, clean look here. And the cool thing about this model with that kind of construction is that you can mix up the pickup configuration if you want to do 2 singles and a hum, single hum, 1 hum, whatever you want, man. Just let your hair down and get crazy with it. Those are available in a variety of finishes and whatnot. You got the nice little recessed area here for the controls so your hand doesn't smack the knobs or switches and stuff. Another new model for right now, for this year, Jeff Matt's from High on Fire signature bass. This is the second one we've done for him. This is the JM2. Same body shape as the last one, except it's got a Paduke neck, Paduke top, Powferro fingerboard, African mahogany back, and then you have a choice of doing Lawler 2 T-bird configuration or a Lawler overround P configuration. Here we have the T-bird in the Rick, what would be a Rick bridge position and what would be a T-bird neck. It's a nice little blend. It's simplified controls from the JM1. A little bit stripped down, got the nice like checkerboard binding there. But it's going to be priced a little bit lower. We're still working that out. Probably around $2,200 American dollars. This is our new, we're getting into the whole amp and pedal business here too. This is the Ultra Mega. Which is a 100-watt. Basically, the concept is that it's a pedal platform, meaning that it's just a single channel with an effects loop. So, and really just a perfect kind of blank canvas to rock some pedals in front and in the loop of. We started with a really clean kind of circuit. It's 100 watts, 6L6, kind of based on like a twin dual Showman Bassman kind of tone stack. We added a master volume so you can dial in a little bit of preamp dirt. The unique feature on this thing being the mid controls. You have this 3-wave mid body switch, and you're going from kind of like classic Fender twin clean all the way up to like Sun Model T kind of cleans where it's just like really big and boomy. And then a mid contour, which kind of changes where your, if you were looking at like a graphic EQ, where that scoop in the guitar's EQ is happening. So you can scoop out the lower mids or the higher mids to kind of tailor your sound. Like if you have a drive pedal and you want to just kind of cut over a certain mix. It's very useful, it's very loud, and it's very awesome. And those are going to come out soon. This is just a prototype. We're going to rework the box a little bit, but the front is pretty much there and the circuit is definitely there. So, and then we have the pedals that you can plug into said amplifier. First things first, we have the Complete Distorter, which is a British style tone stack. Basically like a Marshall JCM 800 with a tube screamer in front of it. Very high gain, a lot of volume on tap. I actually can't really turn it up past right around there without blowing out my ears, basically. Really nice, thick, juicy, crunchy, beautiful hard rock, heavy metal kind of thing. We have the Splatter Blaster, which I believe this is a very unique pedal. This is 2 independent distortion / fuzz circuits. Here, kind of based on a heavy metal pedal, the HM2, real nasally, gnarly distortion. On this side, a pretty true to form, like super fuzz kind of circuit, and they're run together in parallel, meaning that they don't stack on top or affect one another. They're separate, and you can kind of blend between the two. You can turn one on, one off if you want a clean blend. Works great for bass in that way. But the real cool and unique thing here is that you can split those 2 circuits to 2 different amps if you want in stereo, which creates literally the heaviest sound ever imaginable. And I don't believe there's any other pedal out there that really does that, at least not in like an analog kind of way. This is very cool. And then here we have a brand new pedal. This is actually the very first prototype for a pedal we're doing with Dave Davidson from Revocation, one of my favorite guitar players. It's basically a lead boost pedal, the Eidolon. His whole idea was that in the past, a lot of guys need like 2 or 3 pedals to achieve this, but basically you put it in your effects loop, you have 21 dB of clean boost here, and then a hall reverb and a digital delay with a tap tempo, and basically it just, when it's time to solo over like ripping hot death metal, this puts you on top of the mix, adds a little wetness, but doesn't change the tone. It's just really like volume and wetness. So, get wet, as often as possible. Get the Eidolon, baby. And that's, I think, pretty much it.